Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror.
So today we're going to do our top 10 winter horror movies.
Now, this doesn't mean like a celebration of a holiday, or this is just a cold movie with a cold atmosphere, but some are very holiday themed. Mm-hmm. And let's start that off with number 10.
So number 10 is the main one. Obviously, it is loosely on The Grinch, but they can't say it in the movie, which I think is hilarious. Because
this movie did a lot of things right.
Yeah, absolutely. They pretty much said every other word that rhymed with it, and it's really funny. And it's just a fun movie. It's a fun movie to watch around the holidays.
They did not take themselves too seriously with this movie.
The CGI blood is awful. That's really
terrible.
Really one of my only complaints of the movie, but I had a lot of fun with it.
Right. Number 9, we have Tremors 6, otherwise known as A Cold Day in Hell. Mm-hmm. I love this movie. You want to talk about a mindless good time? And we get to see graboids in the ice and the snow.
Yes.
We have Jamie Kennedy joining the group here. Like, there's so much about this movie that I really, really like. So, is this a masterpiece? No. Is this the best movie in the Tremors franchise? No. But is it a really fun movie? No, it's definitely not the worst. It's a very fun movie to shut your brain off and just have a good time with.
Number 8, we have Misery. And talk about a cold, just feeling isolated time. When she's
hobbling.
The hobbling, it literally turns my stomach, like just thinking about it. And then him just having to rely on her because he can't walk. And it's just...
She's a scary, almost mama bear in this movie.
Yeah, for sure. But
how'd you get out of your bed?
But yeah, she's definitely a psycho that is definitely loves him a little
too much. Very obsessive.
Yeah, it's excessive, but it feels cold and he's isolated.
Yeah, and there's snow everywhere. That's why he crashed his car.
Yeah.
Number 7, we're going to the not very well known movie Dead End. Now, I will go on record right now saying I hate the end of this movie. I despise.
This isn't worse endings, Ken.
I know. But the rest of the movie, you have a family traveling for the holidays, and they're stuck in this almost loop. They can't get out of it. They're seeing this one hearse car that keeps going by, and every time one of them dies, they end up in the back of that car, so they're trying to chase this car down. I'm not going to give you a whole synopsis of the film. If you haven't checked it out, go and check out Dead End. See if you like it for yourself. I think the movie's good up until the ending. And, of course, we have Lynn Shay.
Oh, yeah. Fan favorite. Love her.
In a way, she masturbates in this movie. That's all I'm going to say. With her brain. It's a crazy scene that makes me laugh every time. Ooh. So, Lynn Shay, I love you. Thank you for always entertaining me.
Number 6, we have Terrifier 3. Now, we asked for it. We asked for Art the Clown in the Snow, Art the Clown as Santa, and he delivered.
Did not disappoint.
He did not disappoint. They went there. I'm not going to go too deep into this.
Very new movie.
But yeah, just seeing like even the Santa with the white and having blood on it, it just looks so awesome, and I love it.
And I love this scene.
Who is this Santa? He's scaring my kid.
I mean, who is that Santa? Something we all like to know.
Yeah.
Coming at number 5, when you talk about isolation, I think this has to be at the top of the list. Maybe one other ahead of it, but The Shining.
Oh, yeah.
When you get that moment of him just looking out the window in the snow, and you can just see that he's transfixed. When Jack is really, really changing, and
it's like cabin fever. Like they're the only ones up there, you know. And
you also get him as a popsicle at the end.
Yes, and that is horrible. Like that is a horrible way to die, to freeze to death. Because it would take so long.
But it does make me laugh now, because every time I see it, I see the South Park episode. So I laugh every single time I see it. When I see Randy Marsh frozen, that's all I see now when I see Jack Torrance frozen. So number 5 for us is going to be The Shining.
Number 4 is The Thing. Obviously, we had to have that on there. These guys are isolated from the rest of the world. Like they're in Antarctica. They have... Everything around them is snow, like literally.
There's no way to get out.
Yeah, there's no way to get out, and
still a practical effect dream.
Oh yes, for sure. The dog scene alone, it's such a great movie, and I just love it so much.
And I know that when I want to paddle somebody and yell clear, I aim right for their stomach too. So I mean, good for them. You know, at least they did it medically correct. Number 3, which is the movie we watch every year on Christmas with our children, and that is Krampus.
Yes.
This movie has it all to me. It's a comedy. It's a horror movie. There's a lot of real familial love in this movie. 2 separate sides of the political table coming together to work with each other.
And I just want to say I'm sorry for thinking you're such a spineless dick all these years.
There's great animation sequences. Krampus himself looks fantastic.
So awesome.
Throughout the whole movie, and it really does give you this really great Christmas vibe. The big storm coming in. So number 3 for us, a movie very important to the Sledgehammer horror family, is Krampus.
And I love those little damn gingerbread. They're so freaking cute, but they're evil. Number 2 is Black Christmas. Yes, it's a Christmas horror film, but obviously it's in the wintertime. And this is we watch this one every year too. This is more like mommy and daddy Christmas movie. And it's just so empowering, this movie. It was made back in 1974, and you didn't hear of women saying, "No, I'm not going to give up my life to have this baby."
You can't ask me to drop everything I've been working for and give up all my ambitions because your plans have changed.
I'm going to have an abortion.
You can't make a decision like that. You haven't even asked me.
I wasn't even going to tell you.
Usually it was the other way around. Like it was.
They were submissive.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And I think that was amazing, and it's just so uplifting and feminist and feminine.
Well, I love the unicorn kill because you get the carolers,
when they go
spliced
back and
in.
Forth,
But you also like one of the darkest endings too when you get that pull out of her still up in the attic.
That she's up there, she's in like that
the bag, and she's dead, and then Jess is catatonic upstairs,
and he's there with her. They think that she killed the killer, but really he's still in the house, and she can't move, like she is in shock.
Right.
And I think that was the best way to end it because it's so scary. Like it gives me chills every time I watch it. So
fantastic ending to a fantastic movie. But when we got to talk about winter horror movies, we got to talk about our number 1, and that's Gremlins.
Yes.
Another movie that is very special to the Sledgehammer horror family. We watch this every year as well. I mean, come on, you get the Gremlins Christmas caroling.
It's hilarious, and
the mom's a badass when they come out of the Christmas tree, and
she goes at them. She like literally puts them in a microwave. She blends them up like Mama Bear, like she's getting them.
And when you get the army of gremlins coming up in the snow, like you still get that snow. Like this movie screams winter to me.
It absolutely does, and it's just so fun, and it's nostalgic, and
it holds up. Like it holds up. When I watch it today, I still laugh. I watching my kids get scared of it. Like I love this movie, and I will champion for this movie. Gremlins 2 is a whole nother beast. Like it's its own type of film. I don't think it holds a candle to 1.
No.
But it's Gremlins is still so special to us. So what did you guys think of our top 10 winter horror movies? What movies would you add to the list that we didn't talk about? What are some movies that we talked about that aren't really your cup of tea? Let us know down in the comments. Please be safe out there. We know it's cold. We know the roads are getting bad. So if you're in an area like that, please drive safe. Have a very wonderful holiday season. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.